seen anything like that.
Wide right.
Little roller up along first. Behind the bag. It gets through Buckner. Here comes Knight, and the Mets win it.
Oh, the band is out on the field. He's going to go in the end zone. He's going to go in the end zone. The Bears have won. The Bears have won. Oh, my God.
It's the Davey Max Sports Program.
Sure.
And here's your host, Dave McDonald.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Chris. Pepper Stanley. Sitting next to the Dave Man.
Close.
Whoa, yeah, very close. Especially because you're sweating cats and dogs on a 58-degree day in New York City.
It gets
but
warm.
that's okay, Peppy. That's why you're here, because of the passion, my friends. It's the Davey Mac Sports Program, Eastside Dave McDonald, a.k.a. Davey Mac. With me, Chris Peppa Stanley.
Oh, thank you.
And the engineer extraordinaire, the master of disaster, buttons, and technology, Shano! And the best band leader in America, that's right, Paul Schaefer, or G.E. Smith. Remember him from SNL? No,
Yeah,
they don't hold a candle to Roy Schaefer. Special studio audience, Kelly and Liz in the house. They know Roy somehow. And that's fine with me, Roy. You know why? Because this multi-million-dollar establishment in the middle of Times Square, New York City, you're in Shano's studio. You can do whatever the hell you want. People say, what roles do they play? You see these microphones? You see the keyboard? That's the roles. That's the roles you guys play, Shano.
Yeah.
Amen.
Integral.
And now Pepper is sitting next to me,
Kinda
which
weird.
is very strange because I often talk to you, but now I have to move my head over.
Yeah, I gotta look to my right now.
But you know what happened? And this is true, by the way. Over 8 million emails saying, Pepper, we want to see Pepper's face.
Great. They don't like the back of my head?
No, they don't. You know, with the big ponytail and everything like that.
Oh, it looks good.
But it is a World Series special. It's a World Series evening. We are live right now on the old Ustream where people are checking in with us. We're also watching the game. I would suggest you turn down the audio of your televisions and you continue to listen to and watch the Davey Mac Sports Program, and we'll give you the highlights. Right, Shano?
That's right.
Maybe if you're watching, if you see something, or if you see something, Peppy, if any team scores a run,
Yes.
and then Roy, do you have like a little sounder, like a little boop, 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 or something like that?
Give it to us.
Yeah, do like that. So we'll do like a little update, and we're going to give you the thing. And we're also going to give you the football coverage, and there's going to be some basketball, and that's about it. I'm not going to do any other sports today. Just the big three.
Well, let them know.
Okay, let
them a
everybody
preview.
know. So we have to start with the World Series, Pepper. I'm telling you this. This is going to be a good one. I know the rest of the Northeast
Everyone hates this?
could not have any less of an interest. I know everyone in New York, Philadelphia, Boston, Washington, D.C., people in Chicago, especially Cubs fans who hate the Cardinals. No one is into this but the Dave Man.
Yeah, that's pretty much it, yeah.
Because
You
I
nailed
love
it on the head.
the World Series, pal. I watch the series every single year. Even when I was in the cooler, I'd watch the series.
Really?
Or they'd riot if they didn't play it.
Okay.
What's the movie?
Don't know.
Come on.
Cool Hand Luke.
Cool Hand Luke. It's a good guess, but
Thanks.
it's very wrong. Very wrong. Roy Schaefer?
I got nothing.
Boy, oh boy. 1975 Academy Award winning
Has
Best Picture.
anyone ever gotten a movie reference you've shot out here on this
This
show?
movie won an Oscar! And not to mention
Godfather.
every single actor
Dog Day
in
Afternoon.
it that was nominated the same year.
I know.
What beat it?
Oh.
Every actor in it basically won an Oscar. Danny DeVito won an Oscar. Christopher
One Flew Over
Lloyd
the
won an
Cuckoo's
Oscar.
Nest.
Yes.
Oh, come on,
Yes.
Taxi.
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Oh, Taxi's close, though. Both those guys.
Isn't that weird that they were both in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest and then Taxi? Isn't
Good
that
for them.
strange? I think the Cardinals are going to win this.
You're crazy.
I think they're going to win in 7 games. I think we're going to have an epic, wonderful World Series. I think it's even going to make people like Roy Schaefer become baseball fans. I know you don't care about this particular series. You were somehow hoping for an Orioles Expos series, though the Expos have been not a franchise in quite some time. But that's okay. Roy's saying, hey, what happened to my Brooklyn Dodgers, my beloved Dodgers? What is this?
My fingers are crossed.
Roy doesn't know. His baseball timeline ends in 1956.
Season's still young, man. Come on.
It actually used to.
The season's actually over. Right.
So you have that going for you. No, I really do. I think the Cardinals have an excellent shot because they're going to take Game 1 tonight, is my feeling.
Well, they probably, with Chris Carpenter on the mound.
Chris Carpenter.
He's going to dominate. But the
and,
Rangers will destroy them.
I want to show the people here a picture that I obviously do not have. So I can't be showing you any pictures.
Oh, great.
But I'm going to talk to you about one guy. Nolan Ryan. This man worked out for years and years and years, was in the best physical condition. He was, 45, still throwing a 96-mile-an-hour fastball.
Giant, angry Texan.
He's gotten very large.
Well, he's in his retirement years.
Joe Torre kept in good shape, didn't he, all those years? I don't know what's going on.
That.
Joe Torre? I'm not saying the guy was Brad Pitt, but I'm saying for an older gent, Joe Torre was at least in shape. I don't care.
I don't know. I love Nolan Ryan. He deserves the win.
You do love him?
Come on. How could you not love Nolan Ryan?
Because I'm not from Texas.
Oh, come on. He's great.
I could care less about Nolan. No, he was a great pitcher. Over 5,000 strikeouts. The only pitcher to get over 5,000 strikeouts. True or false, Roy Schaefer? You're on the spot.
True.
Roy Schaefer.
Roy Schaefer. Right.
What you don't realize is this is now also going to be Around the Horn Part 2.
Oh.
And you have just won 50 points. I'm going to put that in the ledger. Roy,
Come on.
50.
points for that?
Sean, 0.
What?
Pepper,
I got the cuckoo's nest question.
minus 15 for Pepper.
Oh, come on.
Liz and Kelly, minus 8,000.
Good. I'm not last.
You okay? Are you fine with that? You're fine with that? That's a loser's mentality, minus 10,000.
Good.
You just dropped 2,000
Good.
points.
All right.
Don't ever say you're fine with losing, Liz and Kelly.
I got a healthy lead now.
Pepper, who was your favorite pitcher growing up as a child? I always like to know the little Pepper, what he did. It's like, to me, your life as a child, it's like watching Muppet Babies, I would cast you...
Much different than
I'd
Muppet
cast you in the role as Fozzie. Yeah, because Fozzie's dad didn't have a heroin problem.
Oh, thanks for bringing that up.
Go ahead.
It was Nolan Ryan.
Roy Schaefer, you have no uncomfortable music for that? Uh-oh.
Yeah.
He's in the bathroom again. Boy!
Wow, why is my dad in the bathroom for 3 hours at a shot?
He must be having stomach problems.
Or the nods.
Go ahead, Pepin.
Nolan Ryan, because I had
He was?
multiple 5,000 strikeout tops cards of his. I was like, wow, that looks awesome.
But you're a
Nolan
Yankees fan growing up.
Uh-huh. Was a Yankees fan, but
You never had a thing for like a Ron Guidry, or was he before your time?
I think it was before my time.
Shawno, same question goes to you. Favorite pitcher, not player, favorite pitcher as a child? Because I had mine. It was Dave Righetti. He was the Yankees reliever before Mariano Rivera came and basically made him, totally useless. No one even remembers the name Dave Righetti anymore. That's how great Mo is. But who is yours?
Who's the guy with Jim Abbott? The guy one hand?
One hand,
Oh,
Jim
yeah.
Abbott.
I read his
he
book.
threw a no-hitter.
I know.
no-hitter.
Yeah, it's my favorite.
He was fun. And then Roy Schaefer, if you say Freeman McNeil again, I'm going to punch you.
Say it.
No, DG, you don't really.
I'll go.
Who was your favorite bassist growing up? I know you're a big music fan.
I'm going to say Billy Sheehan.
Okay, Billy Sheehan.
All right.
Yeah.
Good call.
Don't give him more points. What are you doing? Come on.
Roy just got 10 more for
What?
that.
He's not even a baseball player.
Shawno,
Look at creepy Jim Abbott.
you got
sub.
15, though, because at least you're into the game.
All right.
Check that out, David Mack. Look at that.
I can't look at Jim Abbott.
Come on, look.
I will not look
it's
at
not
the
even
hand.
just a regular stub. It's
To me, it's
something
like,
coming out of the middle.
I don't know who's more disturbing, Jim Abbott's hand or Ray Fiennes in The English Patient with the burn head. To me, if you put Jim Abbott's hand on Ray Fiennes' head, that would be like the most frightening villain after Hellraiser.
Sure.
I mean, that's something you don't need to see.
Pinhead.
Okay? I'm not, saying, listen, plenty of people have deformities. Pepper has 2 fake legs. People don't even know.
That's right. I pull it off.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Got it.
So I guess, Albert Pujols. By the way, Albert Pujols did not win the MVP for the National League Championship Series. That was given to that Freeze character who was awesome. but I don't really know how you can take any. Albert Pujols was ridiculous.
Racism.
It's possible, and yes, his name is Pujols. The
Get it?
holes with poo in them.
Yeah.
Pooh.
Nelson Cruz, of course, was just utterly ridiculous. I mean, the guy's a beast. I think it's going to be a fun, high-scoring World Series. You're going to get
Obviously.
a 7-6.
Josh
Obviously.
Hamilton will fall off the wagon after they win. We said last week.
Josh Hamilton will do Pepper's dad, an impression of Pepper's dad.
Oh, yeah.
With the heroin and the crack and this and that.
The drinking.
And little Pepper's just sitting there.
He's going to just grab a little
Daddy!
kid.
That commercial, like I learned it from you, Dad. Did that ever, you watch that, a little tear?
No, I remember the one where it's like
Scrambled
frying
eggs. Scrambled eggs, yeah. This is your brand drugs.
Yeah.
That's a classic, my friend.
That is good. It's good stuff.
80s used to have so much better commercials. They were way more hard-hitting. Like when the kid screams that he learned it from his dad. It was just a very frightening
Learned it from
commercial.
watching you.
Yeah. And now,
Let's talk about
what's
smoking weed, too.
taking those places, to me, are almost as creepy are those weird, like, family values commercials where it's just like, friendship, pass it on. No, I don't think I will. Friendship dies with Davey Mac tonight.
No.
No more friendship. It shan't be passed. Like Gandalf in Lord of the Rings, friendship, you shall not pass. That's what I scream with a big staff. And then some fire-breathing lizard monster
Balrog.
tries to catch a Balrog.
Yes.
Which is also
Why do you
one of
know
the
that?
names of
How do you
the.
know that?
'Cause he's a big fantasy guy.
Yeah, I read all the books.
It doesn't fit his image. I know. His image is the lawyer from Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Why not?
Not Pepper should be in a bathtub demanding that the last note of White Rabbit be played.
That's the later part of my life. That's the current part
and
of my
then the tape
life.
recorder gets thrown in. Okay, you fiend. Okay. Feed it to me.
Get him a candle.
Back, you bastard! By the way, I'm very excited to see Rum Diary, although the commercial makes it look like it's going to be the worst movie of all
The
time.
commercial's terrible. The
Who
trailer's
did
awful.
the commercial?
I
First
don't
of all, the music bed is like, maybe this is just because of a radio thing, but did you notice the music bed's really low and it has no excitement?
It's badly mixed. It's all over the place. You don't know what it's about.
No.
You don't know it's Hunter S.
I mean,
Thompson.
I know it's Hunter
But
S. Thompson.
Yeah, but
they should have mentioned his name somewhere in the commercial.
I
no
didn't-
one-
I didn't know it was Hunter S. Thompson.
Yeah.
But he does that Hunter S.
Well,
Thompson thing.
it's like another, the Rum Diary was a novel that he wrote about
before, right?
his adventures. No, it didn't. I mean, did it
based
come?
before.
It was based before,
yeah,
for
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
So, and it was like a fictitious thing, but based on his experiences in Cuba. And basically, it was Hunter S. Thompson, so it'll be, I guess, Johnny Depp doing the Hunter Thompson
It
role.
sounded like he was doing the Hunter S.
Yeah,
Thompson
well, I mean,
voice.
that-
Yeah, it's it. That's what it
that
is.
was the lead guy.
Yeah.
That's kind of weird because he's doing like a prequel,
Right.
And listen, if Johnny Depp is listening, I'm all for it. Hunter
He
Thompson,
is.
one of my favorite writers. I'd like The Curse of Lono next to have a little Hunter S. Thompson trilogy.
Oh, do Hell's Angels.
Not a lot of people are. See, Hell's Angels is good, but I'm telling you, The Curse of Lono, that would be a brilliant book. I'm sure you didn't read it.
No.
No, you didn't. You're always pretending that you're the biggest Hunter S. Thompson fan.
No, I'm just saying I'm from Hunter S. Thompson. I never said I'm the biggest Hunter S. Thompson fan.
Prove it if you're such a big fan. Get the Gonzo tattoo on your arm.
All right, fine.
Tonight.
Okay.
Sweet.
Okay, well, you have a tattoo show.
I'll pay
So
for it.
we have a World Series show going on right now. I believe that we're scoreless. So this is very, very exciting. You have no juice for this thing, Hickens?
Oh no, I want to see what happens. I mean, but with the Yankees out, it killed me a little bit.
I mean, in all honesty, I know I'm not going to quote the movie again, but I understand what Nicholson was saying in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, which is, to me, there's something very special about the World Series. Like a Kentucky Derby, it's just one of those like American things that you'll watch. I don't care who's in it. I mean, the Marlins and Indians were in it in '97. I mean, to me,
Classic.
I hate Florida sports teams. I will say I hate them. But I watched it, and guess what? It was a great series, 7 games. So what do you want from me? Yankees Marlins 2003.
I want you to
was
only
rooting.
watch Yankees games. That's it.
That's like me.
And speaking of a team, or Yankees Red Sox, of course, the big rivalry, and this Red Sox thing will simply not go away.
It keeps going and going.
So now the latest thing,
The drinking?
if people don't know that there are three of their starting 5 pitchers, John Lester, John Lackey, Josh Beckett, apparently drinking in the clubhouse on
yeah.
games that they weren't pitched
Yeah.
during the game.
I don't see a problem
drinking
with it.
and eating fried chicken.
That's fine.
Okay? And for some reason, so here's what they. Oh no, here was the story. It was a trifecta. It was they were drinking, eating fried chicken, and playing video games. So the funny thing is, John Lester was the first guy to go to the media, and he goes, "In no way were we playing video games." That's the thing you want to talk about. We were doing crack.
Deflect.
We were doing meth. We were doing whippets, but we did not play any video games. Damn it. And we never have.
Oh,
John Lester goes, ask my wife. My wife, though, I haven't played video games in 10 years.
Yeah.
He was so indignant about the video game thing because they knew that they were guilty of sin with the drinking thing.
Well, it keeps on a little bit comes at a time.
Yeah, I know. Today was that.
Francona defended them, said that he's never seen anyone drinking in the
Well,
dugout. or something.
today it comes out, another source comes out and says they would go in the back, take one of the paper cups that's
Like a
used for the
Coke cup.
cooler,
Sure.
fill that up with beer, sit in the dugout,
Bud Light. He had the beer down. It was Bud Light.
drink in the dugout during the game. Now this is and the other guys say again. They go, we definitely did not drink in the dugout during the game. We drank everywhere else. We drank behind the Green Monster.
In the bullpen.
We drank on Terry Francona's desk wearing no pants.
In the bathroom.
We drank. We raped clubhouse attendants. What?
Gang rape.
What happened? But we did not drink in the dugout. And no. And then they with the fried chicken, he goes, we only order fried chicken once a month.
Yeah, well, a few times a season. That's all it happened. Come on.
So you did eat the fried chicken, though.
But it was only a couple of times.
Well,
It doesn't matter.
Maybe they practiced voodoo. Maybe it was it's like Serrano.
It was hysterical. Well, here's the thing, though. This comes out then that something I didn't know about, which was they said that in the last 3 or 4 games of their series in 2004, where they came back against the Yankees in the American League Championship Series, they would drink shots of Jack Daniels before the game, like all the players.
Nice.
And I think they did it for like game 4 because they were down 3-0 and they're like, we have nothing to lose. Let's
It's
just turn the
over.
tide. So we'll drink shots because they won. They did it for good luck.
So they were on performance-enhancing drugs, is what you're telling me.
I mean, it's weird to think that they're drinking Jack Daniels to me. I could see a beer.
No, hard stuff. Come on. Get a quick buzz on before the game.
That's a little bit odd. I can't see that. Trying to hit a
It
Roger
was
Clemens
dire
fastball.
straits.
Yeah, it was weird. But it isn't the first time. I mean, the old thing was in 1986, the infamous Bill Buckner game.
He was
where the
drunk.
Mets came. Well, no, Kevin Mitchell of the Mets was in the clubhouse drinking, just drinking beers because he was like, the game's
It's
over.
over. It's done.
And they kept getting a single here, and they go, Kevin, you're up. Let's go. And he had to put down a beer, got up and got himself a single, and it was a big hit. And he kept the things go. So I mean, drinking it's not the newest thing. Of course, Babe Ruth was a degenerate on the level of a Chris Pepper Stanley. I mean,
Mickey Mantle was a degenerate alcoholic.
Again.
whoa, get the time, get the time. What was the time on that F word? Mickey Mantle, yeah,
Wasn't the whole word.
Mickey Mantle, yes, it was.
It was? Oh, I thought I
Mickey
called myself.
Mantle was probably worse than Babe Ruth.
He drank himself through 2 livers.
Yeah, I mean, he was pretty bad. Well, Ruth died prematurely too, and I'm sure it did. I'm sure the drinking sped up his death.
Who was the pitcher that pitched the no-hitter on acid?
That was Don Ellis.
Love that guy.
Yeah.
too.
Doc Ellis.
Yeah,
It's
his
amazing.
real name is Don. There.
Doc.
Didn't he say like you saw the pitches going in like
Yeah.
colors and?
I'll say this,
Fantastic.
and you can ask my friend Jason McGuire about this.
I will.
Okay,
Get him on the
ask
phone.
him.
Yeah. wanna
You
call
get
him?
him on the phone. One time we were drunk. This is 18 years old, senior year of high school or whatever. I was so hammered.
Old school.
And we're in my parents' house, of course. They weren't there. And for whatever reason, we're just shooting hoops while drinking. I
Sure.
don't know how that combo went, but it did.
Hey.
I hit 10 consecutive three-pointers.
I can't believe
College
you,
distance.
I can't believe you remember this.
College distance. I was very proud of it.
I'll say.
And to this
Plus, you
day,
were drunk, so you're definitely going to remember.
yeah, to this day, people, Jason will still bring it up every time we drink. We have the same routine. It's a real-world
Remember
marathon.
that time we're
Yeah.
at your parents' house?
Oh, yeah.
You was throwing those trees
That's right.
down?
It's a real-world marathon.
You were
on
draining
fire.
them.
We usually watch Real World either season 2, Los Angeles with Dominic.
Why?
You might get a season 3 with Puck and Pedro and the peanut butter and don't eat your scabs on my peanut butter and pick your scabs and then bleed into the peanut butter. Something about peanut butter and scabs. Puck, I still see around these days.
That's good.
Don't know why Pedro's faded from the spotlight, but
he passed. He died of AIDS.
Couldn't you have told me that?
Didn't know you were going to talk about real world.
I also
Don't know anyone talking about the real world.
I
actually.
also like a nice, and I know I may be by myself on this.
Okay.
This is going to be controversial Dave Man talk.
Road rules.
I like I love road rules.
Come on.
Sure.
I love road rules. What's the come on for?
It's awful.
It's great.
They're in a
It was
Winnebago.
real world in a Winnebago.
Yeah, that wasn't good at all.
Listen, but no, what I was going to say is with real world is I'm a big fan of season 4, Real World London.
Sure.
Yeah, I know. A lot of people don't like it.
I haven't seen it.
Jacinda, Lars,
The guy that bit his tongue off.
Neil. That was Neil, the English guy.
That's all I remember that.
Jacinda actually has been in movies now. She was in the little firefighting Joaquin Phoenix thing. I forget what it was called. Ladder 47. I don't know.
Yeah, no one saw
That's
that.
it. Backdraft.
So that's what you have with the baseball. It's still 0-0. It's first and second. It's one out. The Rangers, I'll tell you this right now. If the Rangers score first, series is over. Just shut it down. Don't even watch the rest of it. And just concentrate on football.
You want me to shut it off?
I mean, the Rangers can't get to Chris Carpenter because if the Rangers beat Chris Carpenter,
over,
it really might be a sweep here. And I don't want that.
Good. Nolan Ryan needs it.
You know, the thing that's terrible once baseball goes is now you only have the football on Sundays and Mondays.
Yeah.
And that kills me because basketball they continue to destroy their sport.
It's not going to happen.
And again, I'm the
It
last
took 2
person.
weeks already, right? 2 weeks?
2 weeks are gone from the season, and David Stern says he feels it's likely that they won't have games all the way up till Christmas, and including Christmas. And that kills me because I like a Christmas. Oh, by the way, let me just tying baseball and basketball in together. The Rangers, Texas Rangers, wanted, of course, Dallas Mavericks star Dirk Nowitzki to throw out the first pitch. MLB denied them, which I didn't even know that they have the power to do. And they said he doesn't have broad enough appeal.
Wow.
And I would think Roy Schaefer, being that you are more, German than Goebbels,
Yeah.
I would have thought that this would upset you.
Wait, you gotta listen before you say
You have
yes.
a reputation.
Roy, you're a Nazi.
He says.
He's got a hat.
No, this is true. Just me and Roy are here today.
Oh, wow.
Something goes wrong, and he says schnitzel.
Oh,
I said Scheiße. Wait,
Scheißer.
Can I say
okay,
that?
well, hold on.
That's
I said
German.
he's
that
like a
gonna get
Boston Red Sox pitcher. I didn't say schnitzel. I said Scheißer.
Oh, it's totally different.
Is that gonna
But
get
no,
beeped?
no one is here. Why? What does it mean? That means SHI blank?
yes,
And
yes.
I don't think that needs to get beeped.
Cool.
I'm not-
We're not,
I'm not beeping
For
don't
our
beep
German
it.
listeners.
Scheiße.
But so Roy, though, no one was around. So he wasn't doing it to be fun or anything. He messed up with the chord and goes, Scheiße. I thought he was about to conquer Poland next. I didn't know where he was going.
You saw the real Roy.
I've started from hanging out with Roy. I've started doing that too. I say it around my kids.
Through them! Cleans up the toys!
My kid just asked me, Dad, what's Scheiße? I'm like,
Those Germans, boy, they like to yell, huh? I mean, what's the deal? Were your parents screamers?
No, well, my father was. I told you that's my
Yeah.
my
He would scream at you during the soccer games,
Exactly
and
right.
that's why
Running
you
up
gave
and-
up sports.
running up and down the sidelines, and that's why I got this phobia of athletics.
Because if you stayed on that course, we'd be calling you Roy Pele.
that's right.
Whichever celebrity we feel like
Yeah.
you're going to be, we take their last name and put it onto your
Ronaldo.
Roy Beckett, yeah, Ronaldo.
Ronaldinho. Anyway, so that's interesting, Roy. Well, tell your dad to tone it down a little bit. I mean, he's giving me a headache already with the yelling and the German. You know what sounds German to me is a Schatzenbacher. That's a German sounding. That should be a curse word for crying out loud.
That doggone Sanzenbacher.
There you go.
Screwed it.
He's happy
I
about
think he
that.
signed on for 5 more years or something on Monday Night Football.
Yeah, he's never coming back to coach again, man.
Well, I love him. I love him in there. He's the best.
No, he's very good. It's just that I'd like to. I think the NFL needs him. There's a lot of coaches who are just faceless or whatever. Rex Ryan again makes the papers. I don't know if you heard today. He said that he interviewed for the same job that Norv Turner, who's the San Diego Chargers head coach, got, and he says if Rex Ryan said if I got that job, we would have won 2 Super Bowls. Crapping, shall we say, Scheizering down Norv Turner's throat.
Phillip Rivers.
And they're
Antonio
playing. The
Gates.
Jets are playing the Chargers this
Of course
week.
they are.
If you're Norv Turner, you have to put up 81 points.
Just
You have to
let-
put up, as I say, a Sean O score on these people.
Yeah.
for once.
81-3. I mean, Norv Turner needs to destroy Rex Ryan. But Rex Ryan backed down, and he said he had to personally call Norv Turner to explain what he meant.
Why would anyone take a personal call from Rex Ryan? That sounds like the most depressing and sad thing
He's just such
to
a
listen to.
dope.
Yeah, he's the worst.
So with this World Series, and it looks like the Cardinals got out of it with no damage. So the Cardinals now, it's bottom of 2, Sean O, or is that 3?
It's third.
I can't see.
The bottom of the second. Excuse
Bottom
me.
of second.
Excuse
0-0. You know, here's the guy, Matt Holliday, excuse me. He's up at the plate. That's the guy who needs to be big. You know Pujols is going to hit, and it seems like Freeze is doing well. Hits it right up the middle, but they had the shift on for him. If Matt Holliday doesn't show up big, because they need runs. So they can't just be Pujols and Freeze. They need a Holliday explosion. Here's my thing. If Tony La Russa wins with the Cardinals, especially that he came from 8.5 games back in September, then beats the Philadelphia Phillies, who were supposed to basically no-hit everyone.
Yeah.
Then goes on and beats the Brewers, who are having a bit of a magical year.
Yeah,
and I
they were on
thought
a run.
they looked like a team of destiny. Remember, I thought they were this year's San Francisco Giants. I thought the Brewers could have just ran the table.
They should have.
If he takes them back and he wins his third championship, second with the Cardinals, third overall, I think you might be looking at the greatest manager of all time. You might have to say it.
Doing it with
Yeah.
two.
I am telling you, Liz. I am telling you, I make these statements for a reason, Liz.
Alcohol?
No. Well, here's the. Oh yeah, baby. Here's the thing. I've mentioned this before. Other sports have their guy, the best football coach in ever, Vince Lombardi. Easy. They named a trophy after him.
Named a Turnpike rest stop after him, too.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's Jersey guy, my friend.
Big ups.
Also.
Hey, Bill Parcells, Jersey guy.
All
We
right.
never get any respect, but we turn out them. Bill Belichick,
Okay,
Jersey.
I get it.
We turn out them coaches.
Yeah, Jersey.
Whatchamacallit? Basketball, Phil Jackson. You can't dispute that. You can't dispute a guy who has 11 rings. You can't. It's impossible.
Doesn't have enough fingers to wear them all.
It's good.
Yeah.
Zen Master.
Actually, he does.
Oh.
It's a weird factoid.
Uh-oh.
He's like Jerry Garcia.
He has 2 thumbs. He has 3 thumbs,
Three.
but he has 2 on one hand, his left
I
hand.
see.
And next time, watch him.
I will.
That's why he doesn't wear gloves.
Oh, smart.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
You're laying down knowledge.
I knew a kid by the name of Rich Carragher.
Oh, no.
Who had 2 extra pinkies. As
could
a
he move
baby,
them?
they cut him off.
Oh.
The parents, they cut him off as a baby.
Kept a pinky.
You could still, they kept him.
Put it in a
Good.
necklace.
I demanded, because he was a weakling, so I demanded, otherwise I said I'd beat him up, that he showed them to
Really
me.
bullied this kid around, didn't you?
It was basically like, trespassing. I took Rich one day after school and forced him to take me inside to his house to show me his 2 pinkies.
How'd you know he had the extra pinkies? Did he tell you? Or
Yes,
was
he
there
said we still have
creepy
them. I
scar?
go, BS, it was very like a Christmas story type thing. I said, with the triple hot dogs and the dares you and all that
And
nonsense.
then you licked them and they got stuck to your
That's
tongue.
right. But he showed them to me.
Were they cool looking?
Little tiny. Yeah, they were. Actually, they kind of look tasty. Like, I thought I could dip them in some cheese.
I'm sure you could have.
I'm really being serious.
Were they just in a jar?
Like, you know what they liked?
You saw his amputated pinkies
Pinkies.
and started drooling. Like,
They look good. They looked like flesh-colored pretzel bites that you see in a movie. Maybe that's why the cheese came into my head.
Okay. Sounds
So anyway,
Kinda
getting back to Tony La Russa.
I'm hungry now.
He wins this. I put him after John McGraw. A lot of people don't know. Early 1900s to about 1930, I think. New York baseball Giants manager. He's considered the best. Connie Mack had the longest run, but Connie Mack had a million losses. Had a lot of bad teams and a lot of just mediocre teams. John McGraw is the guy that you put up there, and you might have a Casey Stengel. I think a surprise pick would be Lou Brown from the Cleveland Indians. He because the way he handled Ricky Vaughn and Corbin Burnson.
It's true.
And
That's
Willie
Storm.
Mays Hayes.
That's not real.
Right.
That's from a film.
Right.
Serrano.
and Serrano.
See, these are
Right?
fictional characters. This
Yeah.
wasn't a real.
You know, with the Joe Boo, as we
wasn't-
mentioned before.
That's right.
Yeah,
F you, Joe
F
Boo.
you, Joe Boo. I do it
And
myself.
then the guy got hit in the back of the head with the baseball bat.
That's right.
What was that guy's name? Can you look him up?
Harris. was his
Harris,
name.
you're
That's
right.
right, Harris.
It was
I know, I
Harris.
just watched the
Bardol.
movie over the weekend.
The greatest.
And it was a movie.
The
so
greatest, greatest sports actor of all time. A jerk in Major League, a jerk in Hoosiers, a jerk in Notre Dame.
Yeah,
I mean, in Rudy.
he's just a
Doesn't want to
curmudgeon.
put Rudy in the game for crying out loud. What's your problem with the Fat Hobbit?
He
You
has-
can't put Sean Austin in
He
the
wants
game.
to win.
The game was out of hand. It was like 20-6.
You never know. It's college.
All right, so Shano, we're going to continue to give you the baseball updates while we take a very quick break. How long did we go there, Shano? Because I think it's break time, right? All right, so it's break time.
About 31.
All right, so 31. This is going to be a quick break. Okay, Roy? We're not going to have the 20 minutes. I know that
Fair
got
enough.
Roy upset, but the thing was, we wanted to have the extended break to show off Roy's musical talents.
Well, Schaefer gets upset.
The third person.
So Schaefer's doing the Ricky Henderson? Schaefer gets mad. Don't anger the Schaefer.
Schaefer's got demands.
Schaefer mad.
That was the weirdest thing you've said yet. And you said Shizer. Okay, listen. We are going to take a break. We'll be right back. It's Eastside Dave McDonald, aka Davey Mack. It's Chris Pepper Stanley. It's
What up?
Sean O. It's Roy. It's Kelly and Liz. And it's this, it's that. Keep it right here, huh? Will you? Thank you very much.
You hear him howling around your kitchen door. You better not let him in. Little old lady got mutilated late last night. Werewolves of London again. Ahoo, werewolves of London. Ahoo, ahoo, werewolves of London. Ahoo. Well, it ain't no use to sit and wonder why, babe. But you don't know by now. It ain't no use to sit and wonder why, babe. It don't matter anyhow. When your rooster crows at the break of dawn, look out your window and I'll be gone. You're the reason I'm not traveling home, but don't think twice.
Okay. Thank you, Sean O. Yeah. Davey Mack Sports Program, Eastside Dave McDonald, Davey Mack, Chris Pepper Stanley, Sean O.
Hello.
Roy Shaver. Yeah. Our two special guests, Liz and Kelly, this evening, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. Thank you. And we are back in the World Series scoreless. And you know what? It will only be my luck. And just, it'll be the way things have gone with the Dave Man this year with his baseball predictions. Football, I'm on fire. And we'll get to that later. But a certain Dave Man had the 49ers beating the Lions in Detroit.
Unbelievable.
And a certain people named Pepper and a Roy Schaefer laughed at said Dave Man like he was, a
Like
maniac.
you're a joke.
Yeah,
You're
like
a
I'm
funny-
a big joke.
We'll give you that
Hysterical
one.
joke.
Have we done a video snippet too, Shano? Now that I think about it.
Yeah.
You did tape one?
What, just now?
Yeah. No, I mean during the show at
No.
some point. Oh, okay. Why the lie? What? Yes, we did.
Looks like
We did.
looks like
No,
someone's
we
had
did.
a couple.
Yes. Yeah. Of course. Oh, okay. Because I don't remember. Oh, yeah. No, we didn't do that.
Oh yeah, we didn't do it. Yeah,
no,
that's
no,
right.
we didn't. Okay, so we didn't do it. Well, yes, we did.
No, we did it.
Well, we didn't do it.
We did.
Now we're doing it. The
This
video snippet.
is awkward.
I'm just wondering about things. You like sitting next to me, Pep? It
Yeah,
hasn't been
sure.
fun? Has it
I
been
haven't
fun
made
for
any
you?
eye contact with you so far in the last
Has it been
half
fun
hour.
for you?
Super fun.
Okay. It makes me feel good to know
That
that,
we're
you're
closer?
feeling good. I am seriously considering putting out the Chris Pepper Stanley Christmas album.
All right.
That people
Finally.
requested. If you're watching the show live on Ustream, folks, you know that Roy SCHAEFFER, the greatest band leader in the world, performs musical interlude.
He's a talent.
And Chris Pepper Stanley came out and he just sang some songs. Oh my God.
You missed it.
You were
If you're not on
on
Ustream.
fire.
Like an angel.
Forget about me and my football picks. You, to steal from Dan Patrick, were in fuego, my friend.
That's all. You know, I have this
And
talent.
I can't wait for this Christmas album.
It's gonna be great.
Which, Shafe, do you have like a little Jingle Bells type of thing? I could see Pepper going, like, yeah, something like that. Okay, here comes Santa Claus. Not exactly Jingle Bells, but hey,
No, that is,
we're just
that
playing
is-
around.
That is Jingle Bells.
Oh, that is? I thought it was Here Comes Santa. That's Jingle
That's-
Bells.
yeah.
That's Jingle Bells, Sean. Oh, I know Here Comes Santa. Here's Pepper. Ready?
Let's
Okay.
go XL.
Okay, everyone. Here's Pepper. Okay, I'll
2, 3, go.
Goddamn jingles! Goddamn bells! Goddamn! Another Christmas by my goddamn self. Goddamn gifts under the goddamn tree. F you, misery. Okay, I don't know.
That's it. You nailed it.
But you nailed it.
Thanks.
Not everyone's watching. Some people are still downloading on iTunes and Stitcher.com. That was you singing, my friend. Pepe, I'd like to ask you a question.
Okay, shoot.
Carson Palmer traded from the Bengals to the Raiders. Of course, if you know, he's been sitting out the whole year. He says he's
Retired.
going to retire. Yeah,
Doggone sons and baka.
that's right. Because he said that he didn't want to be part of another Cincinnati Bengal rebuilding project. And my God, I mean, they've built a whole city. They have to rebuild every 2 years.
It's a train wreck.
It's a horrible organization. So he's going over to the Raiders. The question is for let's see, what is it for? It's for like it's for a first round
Next
pick.
year's number 1 draft pick, and then another number 1 draft pick, or somewhere like that in 2013.
Conditional second rounder,
Yeah, yeah, there you go.
2013. I think if like the Raiders have a great year, the pick will possibly go higher if the Raiders like win a playoff game or something.
Yeah.
My thing about this is it is a bad organization, but the Bengals, this is a fantastic deal.
No doubt. The Oakland Raiders are just stink of desperation, and it's great. It's great for the Bengals. That's what it boils down to. I mean, the Raiders don't have exactly the best wide receiver core. They still have Darren McFadden.
No, it's stupid. I think it was
And
a dumb
isn't
move.
Terrell Pryor
And-
on their team?
Yeah, they have Terrell Pryor, first of all, from Ohio State.
Slot him in.
Secondly,
Come on. Look at Cam Newton.
Secondly, yeah, and I hate to even bring this up, but you might as well. You should have gone after Favre. In all honesty, at least he didn't have to give up 2 draft picks. Listen, everyone knows how football teams are built these
They
days.
could have given Favre airfare, and he would have been down.
Yeah, this is another Dallas Cowboys trade where they sent Herschel Walker packing to the Minnesota Vikings. Everyone at first thought, well, this is insane. Herschel Walker's a great running back, and why would they do it? Because Jimmy Johnson wasn't stupid. He got 3 first-round picks back. That turned into, Michael
dynasty.
Irvin. Yeah. And the Cowboys won 3 championships in 4 years. I mean, it's only 2 picks. It's not like 3 or 4 that the Cowboys got back for Herschel Walker. But still, it's still 2 very high draft picks.
Well, now they're going to be able to rebuild. Now they've got their rebuilding years ahead of them.
And this just in, on the flight to Oakland, somehow Carson Palmer broke his leg. So there you go. He's injury prone,
My
is
God.
my point, Shafe. Has the guy ever had a worse leg than Carson Palmer? I mean, it's like he had.
I've taken flights. I never broke a leg.
Well, I mean, Carson Palmer's getting his leg hurt every single year. He's very brittle. He's Mr. Glass from
He's got a good arm,
Unbreakable all of a sudden.
He's got a good arm. He's not a bad quarterback.
But they showed some of his stats on SportsCenter, and he's made the Pro Bowl twice. When he's been on the field, he's been a good quarterback. He hasn't been, fantastic, but he's been good. He's been a solid top 10 quarterback in the league.
He'll fill the spot for Campbell, for sure, who's out, I guess, for the season, right?
But
with a broken collarbone.
he's a broken down guy. He's always hurt. And now you're expecting a guy to sit out the first 6 weeks of the season, and they want to start him this week.
Yeah. They're not.
He
turning
takes
around.
one hit, he's done. One serious hit, he's done.
Well, since Al Davis died, they're just overreacting and losing their mind.
Since?
So this is
So Al Davis was a stable
he
individual?
was the voice of reason, oddly enough. Look what just happened. He died. And they traded 2 picks for
I
Carson
know,
Palmer.
but Al Davis was as stable as the Emperor from Return of the Jedi.
That crazy ginger kid of his is losing it for him.
Listen to this
What
guy.
happened?
What?
Listen to this guy.
I heard it.
What?
Drop the G word.
What?
Drop the G word.
What?
You know only our people can say the G
Our
word.
people, what? White guys?
You know who I'm talking about.
I'm just as white as
and,
you are,
and
dude.
don't pronounce it with the ER. You have to pronounce it with the A.
Oh, ginger.
You go, you're a ginger, dog.
Yo, what's up, my
Your pronunciation, offensive.
ginger?
We ain't living in Alabama. Jeez.
Why not? Let's move there.
No thanks. So Magic Johnson says that someone asked him a question. Well, who's better, Kobe or LeBron? His quote was, "Are you kidding me?" I'm like, "You're kidding me." So he's apparently pretty repetitive. But he says Kobe 5 championships, LeBron 0. So boom,
Bam.
LeBron James
How you
getting
feel
the
about
smackdown.
How you feel that? How you like that, huh?
Huh?
Magic.
Magic just banged LeBron.
AIDS free.
Right.
AIDS free.
Not really.
He did it.
So
he beat it. And he beat LeBron.
It's funny how much LeBron's stock has fallen. I mean, it's actually
hysterical.
amazing.
It's
just
awesome.
One move, becoming a free agent and going to. You could understand people. Cleveland hating him. Everyone hates him, and everyone takes shots at this
You
guy.
know, Carson Palmer
It's
should have
incredible.
had a press conference for his. He should have had the decision to come out of retirement.
I'm going to Oakland, dog. So I'm just upset. I'm not so much upset that he hurt LeBron's feelings, but I'm upset if he hurt old LeBron and young iPod wearing LeBron, and then the other LeBron who is what, business LeBron?
I don't know if old LeBron's heart can take this.
Who is the guy with the glasses?
Let me see.
There is regular LeBron, and then there's old Grandpa LeBron,
I think
young LeBron.
That's jive LeBron.
What's Jive LeBron's
Like
thing?
blaxploitation LeBron.
That doesn't work for
It's
the
like
Dave
I'm even
man.
blacker than usual.
It's 2011.
I'm LeBron.
That's really weird.
It's throwback. It's like a throwback jersey.
Well, all I know is the LeBrons, they should win every Emmy in the book because that, my friend, is a show. Trust me. To see a basketball player who has dipped so severely into insanity that he's invented 3 alter egos
Well, it shows-
and made a cartoon of it.
Well, it shows he has range.
That man is weird.
You think?
Listen-
He doesn't live on our planet.
Listen to me right now.
What's up?
okay? And this is for everyone like the Blowhard and all these dumb Jets fans.
Whoa.
I like the Jets.
Whoa.
Wait a minute.
You like the Jets?
I'm a Jets fan. More
Then
than
you
a
are a
Giants fan.
dumb Jets fan,
I
my
am
friend.
smart.
Your team is going to Nowheresville
Oh, I know that.
on
It's
a boat called the SS Nowhere.
they get rid of Derek Mason. There's like a meeting with just the wide receivers.
It's a wide receiver mutiny. They have to get rid of one of the guys who's supposed to be a veteran leader. They made, for some reason, Mr. DUI, Santonio Holmes, into a captain. So now he feels like it's his responsibility to say stuff in the press like our offensive line is horrible. And everyone's like, well, why is he talking? He's like, I'm the captain. That's what I do.
It's my job, dog.
Rex Ryan is talking about Norv Turner being a bad football coach, basically.
I've always hated Rex Ryan, but
And the team is not good. I mean, the Dolphins are horrible.
I love when they destroyed the Dolphins. The Dolphins don't even have a starting quarterback.
They didn't destroy him, is my point. They won 24-6, but one of those
Who called that
one
game
of
last
those touchdowns was a Darrell Revis return. Here's my point. The offense is a nightmare. Mark Sanchez sucks.
Really? You just figured that out? Obviously, he sucks. He's terrible. But I hate the fact that they get this win over the Dolphins of all teams, and they're acting like, well, now we're back on track.
Yeah, it's
now
the
we're
Dolphins.
It's just the bravado
terrible.
is so nauseating.
He has to Rex Ryan has to start to. I know he's going to continue to have like a boast here, a boast there. Okay, I guess you can't change your entire personality, but he has to tone it down and figure a way to like have the boast at the right point.
He'll never be able to
You
do that.
can't consistently say. It'd be like if I told you guys, hey, guess what?
What?
We just got signed to New York radio.
What?
We're going to be on terrestrial.
Oh my gosh!
Whoa.
Yes, starting Monday.
Yes! We made it! We made it, guys!
Well, hold on. Actually, we fell short. But the next year, seriously, we're going to be on New York radio.
Yeah!
Next year.
It's gonna be great.
Oh, hold on. Nope, we just got beat by a show from Pittsburgh. But this year, the year after that, we're going to be number one.
I guess.
Yeah,
All right.
who's with me?
Yeah, I gotta go.
Anybody?
I gotta go.
Who? You're still not with
No.
me.
No.
Okay.
So we're not.
How did we do on the picks on that Jets game last week?
Look at Mr. Freeman McNeil. He just is
curious.
all he cares about.
Did anyone call that game?
I don't think we picked it, did we? No, we did.
might have.
I took the Dolphins because I'm so anti-Jets.
I think I wrote it down, but then I
But
lost
okay,
it.
I'll say this. So I brought this up before. Yeah, you guys did pick the Jets. I picked the Dolphins. So I was wrong about that. I was not wrong, ladies and gentlemen, about the 49ers taking down the Lions in Detroit.
Woo.
And then handshake game.
How much do you
that
love
is,
the 49ers coach?
is
I mean,
almost as fun.
personally.
These two stories with the Red Sox drinking in the dugout or in the clubhouse, and then they have to refute that it was in the dugout, but they admit to being. And this other story with the handshake gone insane.
And the back pat.
First of all, Jim Harbaugh, the 49ers coach, is just, you can tell, he is just one of those people who gets under your skin, and you probably hate him.
He's the man.
If you were a head coach, this is the guy who you're just like, he's such a pain in the neck.
There's been like plenty of stories that's just come out since this that he's just massive.
He's a crazy person.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's not even that he's like a jerk. It's that what happened? Did something happen in the World Series? Did Pujols do something? Oh, I thought that's what you were looking at.
Nope.
Pujols advanced to third. No, someone just got a double. All right, second and third. The Cardinals are set up, second and third.
No
He's always had this reputation of being a little bit crazy, which is weird because his brother is so level-headed.
Mm-hmm.
John Harbaugh, the coach of the Ravens, of course. But at the same time, the little guy with that Joe Pesci from Casino skunk stripe in his head, I was expecting him to take a pen and stab Jim Harbaugh in the neck. I didn't know what was going to happen. And then I thought they were going to take Jim Schwartz, beat him and his brother, and throw him in a cornfield. But maybe that's just me taking the casinos analogy to an extreme place.
Probably.
Okay.
Was James Woods involved?
The best character in the history of
Don't
movies.
do this as he's banging rails.
Don't ever do this, honey.
Oh yeah.
Don't ever do this.
God, he's great.
Maybe the best character in the history of cinema.
Love him.
Should have won 4 Oscars for that role. But Jim Schwartz got a little annoying in his own right. And by the way, everyone wants to pile on Jim Harbaugh for being an annoying guy, and he is a little bit. Jim Schwartz is annoying too. Remember, one of the games, he said, "I'm happy that." What did he say? Someone, one of the opposing. Michael Vick. He goes, "Yeah, Michael Vick's third best receiver was playing for us." Basically saying that Vick threw a couple interceptions that game.
Yeah.
Oh,
And-
I get it.
Yeah, he's a
Playing
bit of a
for us.
jerk himself, so he can't get mad if Jim
He's got a chip on
Harbaugh-
his shoulder for turning this team around.
And if Jim Harbaugh's going to, give him a handshake and do this thing, just to see him run after Jim Harbaugh
So funny.
was hysterical.
Scored a run.
What happened? Go
Cardinals
ahead.
Score a run.
Shafe, give us a little.
Single. Something. Single.
Lance Berkman, RBI.
Oh, former Yankee, no?
That's right. But really, former Astro. They had him
Sure.
for a cup of coffee, as they say, showing up.
Whoa.
That's right, baby. So Jim Schwartz, you're guilty too. And in fact, if anything, Jim Schwartz, you're more guilty.
He looked ridiculous running after him.
Oh, but did you notice when he got close to Harbaugh, he kind of did settle down a little bit. And if you take any of the pictures, for instance, go to my web, the eastsidedavecountry.com, into the sports pages that I write for you. I have the pictures up, or it's in one of the archives this past week, and he's never looking Jim Harbaugh in the eye because people forget, quarterbacks look like the thin guy on TV. In real life,
Yeah, they're
you see
massive
Boomer
dudes.
Esiason, he's a freak.
Right.
And to get into a fight with the quarterback, they will pummel the average person.
Average
Jim Schwartz
citizen.
is an average-looking guy.
Sure.
You know, he's 45 years old, but
He's
I mean,
a little
not,
dude.
Yeah, he's not a big. I'm not even sure if he's that little. It's just that Jim Harbaugh's 6'4". He's a quarterback in the NFL. You get to that position, you can beat up 90% of the 95% of the population in the world.
Whoa.
In the world too.
World?
Yeah,
And Cuba?
especially those Belgians.
Except Germany.
Mm-hmm.
Except Germany. I don't know. Well, they got beat that one time though, didn't they?
Oh.
Right?
One time.
Gotta rub
Snap.
Gotta rub the salt in the
Okay.
wound, don't you?
I'm from a place called America. Okay, Strudel?
And it's great.
Yeah, baby! Woo! I was thinking of going to the Occupy Wall Street this Friday because it's supposed to be family sleepover night.
Oh.
And then I realized that ain't happening. Nope, that's not going to take place.
That could be fun for you and the kids.
I thought that for a second.
Yeah.
And then thought, nope, not really my thing.
There's free food. There's interesting people.
And then they had an Occupy Times Square thing, and I was doing special delivery on Sirius XM.
Thank
E-Rock,
God that was over the weekend.
E-Rock came in, and
To occupy.
Partied.
he came into my show because he couldn't get home. He was stuck.
Oh, so he was occupying then.
He was.
He was forced to occupy.
Occupying special delivery.
So, Pepper, how many wins will the Jets have for this year?
They'll get to 7. They'll get to 7.
Wow.
What do they got now, 4?
Wait, so you're a Jets fan, and so you don't believe in
Yeah,
your team?
I'm realistic.
That's how
I
Jets
think
fans are. They're like
this
Mets fans.
Is a train wreck, and nothing good's going to happen.
But they are 3-3.
They have a great
They've made
deep-
it to back-to-back AFC championships. They've beaten the Colts and the Patriots.
They don't get past 7. And it becomes a rebuilding year.
I think they'll win 8 games. I mean, I think you're being a little tough on them.
I don't think I'm being tough at all.
And you can't rebuild. They have their quarterback, or so they say.
No, they get rid of Sanchez.
For who? I got an idea. Get Carson Palmer.
They get Favre back in there.
Something else just happened now with the World Series.
Testaverde comes back.
Another run scored. Cardinals are on fire. I'm telling you, I predicted it. Cardinals in 7.
He did.
Pepper does. He wants the Rangers for some
Give me
reason.
the Rangers.
I don't know. He's Mr. Texas over here.
That's right.
I feel
Steers
like
and queers.
I feel like I'm looking at George W. Bush sitting next to me.
W.
He looks exactly like Pepper,
true.
don't they?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So there you have it.
Also think Rex Ryan should grow the hair out like his brother. That'd do wonders for that team.
Yeah, I like his brother. I think I like his brother more than Rex Ryan. By the way, are you people? Are you going to be bringing?
You people?
Are you going to be bringing the keyboard
I
to?
am. I'm going to bring it up
my
to the
birthday
studio.
party.
Yeah. Oh wait, accordion. Or unless
Accordion
you
for the birthday party.
Accordion for the birthday party.
Yeah.
talking about
I'll
the
do
other thing?
I should plug it. Everyone's invited. Everyone. That's right. Special guests.
Liz won't be here.
Liz and Kelly,
Can I bring my lady friends?
the big celebrities of the evening. We will have, I think, 1 celebrity or 2, maybe as much as 5, maybe 10.
Are we
Celebrity
considered,
guests.
Are we considered celebrities yet?
You got it, baby.
Sweet.
That's why I'm padding those numbers.
Nice.
So
Sorry.
it's good. So it's at
Sorry in
in
advance, everyone.
the Gossip Bar.
It's in Long Island on Route 110.
No,
It's a strip joint.
Will you please stop doing it? Every time I try and plug something, will you just let me plug,
All
please?
right, I'm sorry.
The Gossip Bar, between 49th and 50th. I think it's 9th Avenue. See, I don't even know.
It's 9th Avenue.
Do you know that for a fact? Okay.
Yeah.
Pepper,
What?
Loves a strip joint.
do you have those NFL picks? Shano, do you have the NFL music?
Oh, sure do. Stand by.
Let's do it.
There's some bad games this weekend.
Are there?
Yeah.
We just need 4. The party. Great question, girls. The party's 11/11/11. It's a special number 1 party. November 11th, 2011, Friday, 11/11/11, Gossip Bar, New York City, ladies and
11th
gentlemen.
Avenue.
No. When you plug something, you don't confuse people. Please.
You just told me this, Pepper. It turns out you're not supposed to tell them the wrong address.
Yeah. You know why? Because people are strange.
Yeah.
They listen to things. Sometimes even weird things happen.
When you're a
from
stranger,
people.
faces look ugly. When you're alone. Women seem wicked.
Hey, shut up.
All right.
All right, first game we should do is the Jets and the Chargers. Jets Chargers.
Okay. Go ahead. Jets, Chargers, I do think North Turner has heard these things. I think he's very angry. I think the Chargers are going to steamroll the New York Jets. Put them back under 500 where they belong. Chargers 34. Jets 6.
Oh, come on.
Peppa.
It's going to be closer, but I think Phillip Rivers tears it up. Chargers 21, Jets 17.
Okay.
Oh, Chargers.
Shauno.
Yeah, I gotta go Jets. I go Jets. Jets 63. Chargers
Okay.
3. Well, I'm serious.
Give us a real thing.
I'm giving you a real thing. They're gonna
Give us
have
a
this.
real
They got the offense. Is
Give
gonna
us
turn
a
it
real
up.
score. Give us a
Special
real
teams is gonna do something special.
I can't go for the picks if you're going to be giving crazy. Mark
Special
Sanchez
team-
is going to give you 63 points.
He certainly is. It's about time. He's due. I know what I'm talking about.
Schaefer.
I don't know about 63 points, but I'm definitely taking the Jets on this
Wow.
one.
Yep.
That's a weird thing. It's a weird split.
They're on a streak.
There really is something to
Yeah.
this side of the room and that side of the room where whoever sits on this side, it's 2 versus 2. So now it's the Pepper and Dave contingency versus Roy Schaefer and Sean O. Okay, that means it goes to the fans, and the fans say, I'm looking at Chargers, Jets, Chargers, Chargers, Chargers. It's the Chargers, ladies and gentlemen.
Whoa.
So put your money on the San Diego Chargers. You're agreeing with Dave Pepper and the people watching live on Ustream. Next game.
Falcons, Lions.
Good game. Good game.
Falcons in Detroit.
Falcons need
They need this
one.
bad.
Well, what they need is a big win to get back to the point that they were last year, where they said, "Hey, Falcons are one of the top 3 teams, shall we say, in the NFC." The Falcons have been a huge disappointment this year. They've actually been New York Jetsian, shall we say?
Matt Ryan has been awful.
But because they play football in the worst sports market in America, Atlanta, they've been under the radar, but they've been a huge disappointment. And you're right, Matt Ryan has been terrible. He's been like Mark Sanchez. I think the Falcons are not going to get this. I think the Lions, they're going to go back to the drawing board and say, listen, we're good. What happened last week shows that we need to work. Lions 24, Falcons 20.
Whoa.
Pepin.
Lions will start to skid, and Detroit will have its heart ripped out of its throat. Falcons 14. Matt Ryan doesn't have a great game. Lions 10.
Okay. Shauno.
Lions 3. Falcons nothing.
3-0.
That's right.
Okay.
Field goal, baby.
All right. Field goal.
Lose it.
All right.
I'm going with the Falcons on this one.
Falcons.
Yeah. Going with the Falcons.
Score?
7.
So
7-6.
7-6.
I'll finish it for you. 7-6.
7-6.
Okay.
Falcons.
Good game. 1-point game.
My game's gonna be boring.
Massively, huge defensive struggles on that side of the room. My God.
Special teams.
That's
baby.
what? That's a total of, between the both of you, it's a total of 16 points. Jeez Louise. If that happens, honestly, I'm throwing my DirecTV out the window. Pepper, next game.
Kansas City at Oakland.
Kansas City, Oakland. Great old-time AFL rivalry. Then developed into the AFC rivalry. Classic football rivalry, ladies and gentlemen. This could be the best rivalry in professional football when you think about it. I know we always want to lean to the NFC because they were around before, but this is a great one. Raiders are going to continue to win. They're going to not necessarily beat all the great teams, but they're going to beat the bad teams, is my feeling, and they'll get into the playoffs because of it. Raiders, 28. Chiefs, 16. Pepin.
I agree. Oakland's going to run all over them. I don't know if Carson Palmer's playing. I don't know how well he's going to do, but Kansas City's so terrible.
They're just awful this year.
It's going to be Oakland 24, Kansas City 6.
Chano.
Yeah, the Oakland Raiders of Los Angeles will win 17
Okay.
to 4.
17-4, 2 safeties.
Yeah.
You can't give me one normal pick.
This is going to be a great game.
2 safeties.
Yeah.
Roy Schaefer.
This one's unanimous.
Score.
What's your pick?
The Raiders.
Oh, man.
I have to split up for you
Lastly.
I said unanimous.
Okay.
Unanimous.
By the way, when it's unanimous, you know what that means.
We all
it's a
agree.
Davey Mac put it in the bank guarantee.
Yeah. Whoa.
Everything
Lock
you
it
own.
up.
Everything you
Cha-ching.
own.
Cash in the-
Everything.
Cash in the college
Cha-ching.
account.
Sell your pets to me.
Get rid of them. Dave will take them.
Yeah, give me your children. Okay, next. Last game.
Houston Texans and the Tennessee Titans.
Was that English? Or was
Houston
that
Texans and the Tennessee Titans.
the Texans versus the
Wait,
Titans?
those are real-
This is the game you choose?
Those are real teams?
Yeah, that's right.
Give me another game.
Oh, come on.
Texans, Titans, I don't care. Give me another game, please.
All right, Pittsburgh, Arizona.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Nah, that's not good either. Here,
Yeah,
let me see.
There's not a lot of good games this
Let me
week.
see. Let me see.
What about
let
the
me see.
Giants?
three.
Where are the Giants playing?
All right,
Bye
let-
week.
What about Baltimore?
Baltimore.
Washington, Carolina's not a terrible game.
Hey.
Washington, Carolina.
All right.
Washington, Carolina. Here you go. They made the. By the way, we didn't even talk about the Rex Grossman. The real Rex Grossman did show up last week.
Finally.
I believe the final stat was he threw 8 million interceptions, breaking his own record of 7 million that he did the week before.
Proud day for the Grossman family.
Finally, Roy Shanahan decides I've had enough with the nonsense.
That's a lot of interceptions.
I love after the
Yeah.
first, I think, 2 games of the season, like, we're seeing the real Rex
Yeah, this
Grossman.
is it. No,
This
you
guy
weren't.
Has
No.
guts.
This is
What? He's a leader in the locker room.
We said it here. Okay, week 1. Trust us. The real Rex Grossman will show up. He did. So now it's a quarterback change. I don't like it. Cam Newton puts up 30 big points against the Washington Redskins. They only put up 10. 30-10. Panthers over the Skins. Peppa.
Cam Newton is tired of losing, and it's going to continue. Redskins will take it out 17-14.
Okay. Shano.
Sex Panthers, 18.
Okay.
Over the Skins, we'll only have 17.
18-17. That's a good game. I'll take that.
I didn't do my research on this one, but I'm going to go with the Panthers.
You're going with the Panthers?
Yeah.
Score, or you don't feel like it? You don't have to. You know what? You just tickle the ivories for us. Go ahead. That's it.
Roar. Panthers.
That was good.
All right. So there you go. Right, Pepe? So what
That's
do
it.
we have? It's what? 2-0 Cardinals?
Yep. All right. Top of the 5th.
You're good.
So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is your Davey Mac Sports program for the week of October the 19th. Eastside Dave McDonald, a.k.a. Davey Mac. Chris Peppa Stanley. Did you enjoy sitting in this chair?
It was different, Dave. I'll tell you that much.
All right. Sounds like you loved it. Shano with the buttons and knobs. Did you like your change?
It was more difficult than just drinking and staring at you.
And Roy Schaefer, you do your thing, man.
I love my spot, Dave.
You love it.
Don't make me leave.
Well,
Don't make me move either.
I hate to say, but controversial news. We're actually surprising you with Liz next week.
Oh,
I saw it coming.
Yes, but that means you can still stay on the couch if you want.
I'll do it. I'll take it.
Okay. It's the sports show, and we will see you next week. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye. With the show